Walter Sidney Adams was an American astronomer who made many important contributions to science. He worked in a time when people were learning a lot about the stars, planets, and the universe. Adams was born on November 20, 1876, in the United States. He was always interested in science, especially space. As a child, he looked up at the stars and wondered about them. He spent his life searching for answers to questions about the universe. When he grew up, Adams studied science at the University of Kansas. He worked hard and earned a degree in science. After that, he went to California to work with famous astronomers at the Mount Wilson Observatory. The observatory was one of the best places in the world for studying the stars. It had a giant telescope that could look at the sky in great detail. Adams was excited to work there because he knew it was a great chance to learn more about the universe. At Mount Wilson Observatory, Adams worked with a team of scientists who studied stars, planets, and galaxies. He was particularly interested in finding out more about how stars worked. One of his most famous discoveries was about a star called the Red Giant. Red giants are stars that are very old and very big. They are much larger than our Sun, and they look red because they are cooler than other stars. Adams studied red giants carefully and learned a lot about them. His work helped scientists understand more about how stars are born, live, and die. Adams also worked on studying the Sun. The Sun is the star that gives us light and warmth. Adams studied the Sun's light to learn more about its temperature and the gases that make it up. He used a special tool called a spectrometer to look at the light from the Sun. This tool helped him discover that the Sun is made of different gases, including hydrogen and helium. His work helped scientists understand more about the Sun's makeup and how it produces energy. In addition to studying stars and the Sun, Adams was also interested in learning more about the galaxies. A galaxy is a huge group of stars, planets, and other space objects that are held together by gravity. One of the things that Adams worked on was finding out how far away galaxies are. He used a method called spectroscopic parallax, which helped him measure the distance between Earth and faraway galaxies. This was an important discovery because it allowed scientists to learn more about the size of the universe. Another important discovery made by Adams was his work on the rotation of stars. This means that Adams studied how stars spin. Just like the Earth spins around its axis, stars also rotate, but they do it in different ways. Adams found that the stars he studied were spinning at different speeds. Some were spinning very fast, and others were spinning slowly. This discovery helped scientists understand more about the life cycle of stars and how they change over time. Adams was also one of the first scientists to study the spectra of stars. Spectra are the different colors of light that stars give off. These colors tell scientists a lot about the stars. For example, they can tell us how hot the star is, what elements are in the star, and how the star is moving through space. By studying the spectra of stars, Adams helped scientists learn a lot about the nature of stars and galaxies. In his career, Adams published many scientific papers. These papers shared his discoveries with other scientists and helped them learn more about the universe. He worked with other scientists from all over the world, and his work was very important in the field of astronomy. His discoveries about stars and galaxies helped shape our understanding of the universe. Adams was known for being a careful and patient scientist. He took his time to study things in great detail, and always made sure his work was accurate. He didn't rush to conclusions, and this made him one of the most respected astronomers of his time. His careful work helped other scientists build on his discoveries. Although Adams was very famous in the scientific community, he was not someone who sought a lot of attention. He was a humble person who cared more about his work than about being in the spotlight. He spent most of his life at the Mount Wilson Observatory, where he could focus on his research without distractions. Many of his colleagues admired him for his quiet dedication to science. Over the years, Adams became a teacher and mentor to many young scientists. He was always willing to share his knowledge and help others learn. He knew that science is about working together and learning from each other. His students and colleagues remembered him as someone who cared deeply about the future of science and the people who would continue to explore the mysteries of the universe. In the later years of his career, Adams worked on many projects related to the study of galaxies and stars. His research helped set the stage for future discoveries about the structure of the universe. He continued to work until he was in his 80s. Even as he grew older, his love for science never faded, and he remained an active part of the scientific community. Walter Sidney Adams passed away on September 11, 1956. He left behind a legacy of important discoveries that continue to influence astronomy today. His work helped scientists understand more about stars, galaxies, and the universe. He also inspired many young scientists to follow in his footsteps and explore the wonders of space. Even though he is no longer with us, his contributions to science live on. In conclusion, Walter Sidney Adams was a dedicated and important scientist who made many discoveries about the universe. His work helped us understand stars, galaxies, and the sun in ways that were not possible before. He was patient, careful, and always willing to share his knowledge with others. Thanks to his work, we know much more about the universe today than we did before he started his research. Adams' legacy continues to inspire future generations of scientists who are still working to uncover the mysteries of space.